Condition, noun, state of something. 1. Uncountable, singular, the state that something is in. To be in bad, good, excellent condition. A used car in perfect condition. The house is in a generally poor condition. See related entries. Online shopping. Medical. 2. Uncountable, singular, the state of somebody's health or how fit they are. He is overweight and out of condition, not physically fit. You are in no condition, too ill, sick, etc., to go anywhere. The motorcyclist was in a critical condition in hospital last night. Informal. She shouldn't be driving in her condition because she is pregnant. See related entries. Being ill. 3. Countable, an illness or a medical problem that you have for a long time because it is not possible to cure it. A medical condition. He suffers from a serious heart condition. Circumstances. 4. Conditions, plural. The circumstances or situation in which people live, work, or do things. Living, housing, working conditions. Changing economic conditions. Neglected children living under the most appalling conditions. A strike to improve pay and conditions. See related entries. Pay and conditions at work. 5. Conditions, plural. The physical situation that affects how something happens. The plants grow best in cool, damp conditions. Freezing, icy, humid, etc. conditions. Conditions are ideal. The weather is very good for sailing today. Treacherous driving conditions. See related entries, experiments, and research. Rule 6. Countable, a rule or decision that you must agree to, sometimes forming part of a contract or an official agreement. The terms and conditions of employment. The offer is subject to certain conditions. They agreed to rent us the car on condition that, only if, we returned it before the weekend. They will give us the money on one condition, that we pay it back within 6 months. Especially North American English. They agreed under the condition that the matter be dealt with promptly. Congress can impose strict conditions on the bank. They have agreed to the ceasefire provided their conditions are met. Necessary situation. 7. Countable, a situation that must exist in order for something else to happen. A necessary condition for economic growth. A good trading program is one of the conditions for successful industry. State of group. 8. Singular, formal, the state of a particular group of people because of their situation in life, their problems, etc. He spoke angrily about the condition of the urban poor. Work is basic to the human condition, the fact of being alive. Extra examples. All 3 babies were born with an incurable heart condition. An enormous number of people live in conditions of poverty. Animals adapt to changing environmental conditions. As long as these weather conditions prevail, we are unable to rescue the climbers. Conditions are ideal for starting a business. Doctors say his condition is now stable. doctors used to regard pregnancy as a pathological condition. He denied being in breach of bad conditions. He has a rare skin condition. He is still in a critical condition in the hospital. I haven't been exercising much recently, so I'm a bit out of condition. I'll agree to the plan on one condition. My name doesn't get mentioned to the press. In his weakened condition, it took a long time for the wound to heal. Paint shades can vary under different lighting conditions. She was unable to give informed consent because of a mental condition. Special conditions apply to the use of the library's rare books. The UN has imposed strict conditions on the ceasefire. The bar was licensed subject to the condition that no children be admitted. The car is still in excellent condition. The chamber stimulates conditions found at high altitude. The clock was restored to its original condition. The drug is used to treat conditions such as epilepsy. The experiment is conducted under strictly controlled conditions. The insurance will not cover you for a pre-existing condition. The samples are heated under experimental conditions. The working conditions in the factory are dreadful. There has been a marked deterioration in her mental condition. They agreed to lend us the car on condition that we returned it before the weekend. They would not agree to our conditions. To get the basic pension, you must satisfy two conditions. Under the conditions of the agreement, all foreign troops will leave by May. Warm, wet weather can create ideal conditions for plant diseases. We are aiming to improve the condition of the urban poor. We are working to create the conditions for peace. Without this treatment, her condition won't improve. Work is basic to the human condition. You are in no condition to tackle the stairs. A necessary and sufficient condition for the eradication of unemployment. A young athlete in peak condition. Adverse conditions for driving. An effort to improve working conditions at the plant. Freak weather conditions. In normal flight operating conditions. People working under stressful conditions. Plants that can survive dry conditions. The conditions attached to the grant of a residential license. The terms and conditions of the contract. Does your child have any kind of medical condition that we should know about? He suffers from a serious heart condition. Her condition is said to be stable. I didn't like to think about the condition of my finances. She shouldn't be drinking so much in her condition. Stable political leadership is a necessary condition for economic growth. The car was in perfect condition. The cyclist was in a critical condition in hospital last night. The furniture was not in a particularly good condition. The alpha is subject to certain conditions. The poor condition of our schools should be of concern to all of us. They have agreed to a ceasefire provided their conditions are met. We sell first editions of rare books in mint condition. What kind of condition is the washing machine in? You are in no condition to go anywhere.